All right, let's get into products. So one thing with ConvertKit, if it's going to let me do this without setting up a payment, is you can connect your payments. I don't know if this is really going to let me. So it'll go naturally over to Stripe. So I'm not going to do this because I don't really want to set it up, but essentially it connects straight over to Stripe. If you're using a different payment option, you're going to have to use Zapier. And then that way you can create products and you can actually sell and create like checkout pages and stuff straight through ConvertKit. This is very similar to Infusionsoft. You can't really do this with ActiveCampaign or MailChimp or MailerLite because some of the more I don't know, advanced emailers, or I mean, it doesn't really matter, just some are different than others. And some allow you to create checkout links. So why would you want this if you don't have any other checkout link options? So if you don't have a funnel builder, or you don't have like WooCommerce or something set up in WordPress, then you can run all your products through ConvertKit, which it makes sense anyways to do this. And as you can see, you can do one-time fees, subscriptions, or customers choose a price, which you wouldn't really ever do. So you can do these. And it would make sense to do this because it would automate into your different lists and automation setup straight through ConvertKit. So you're running everything through ConvertKit. So essentially the only other thing that you need, if you don't want to use the landing pages on ConvertKit, because we kind of talked about design capabilities, then you would need like a funnel builder or a WordPress. However, if you don't mind the design landing pages and forms in ConvertKit, you literally can run your business all through ConvertKit because you have your automations, you have landing pages, you have forms that you can embed elsewhere, and you also have products to be able to be purchased. So you could just do ConvertKit, and that would save you a lot more, or a lot of money on other subscriptions that you would need, funnel builders, email servers, and stuff like that. So this is a program that is like kind of all inclusive. Of course, you'll be paying for that. So you're going to need to update or upgrade. I think ConvertKit gives you 14-day free trial, and then you have to upgrade. And we can go over the pricing in a bit, but essentially this is very easy to fill out. We're just going to do test sample. Maybe I want to do a subscription because standard is just a one-time fee. So if I want to do a subscription, maybe it's $5 monthly or weekly. Oh, actually they don't have weekly. So that's another little con. It's going to be a little bit limited. So monthly, quarterly, yearly. You can also add another pricing plan. Maybe you want to do like 500 quarterly, or I don't know, whatever makes sense. So I'm selling a digital download, a newsletter, or something else, right? So if you do something else, then this is the custom domain. And then this would be your create product. So this would be your URL. So when you go into create product, there we go. So it will, this is like your checkout page that you're able to then edit. Okay. So here's the checkout page. Again, it's very simpler, drag and drop. Obviously to set up payments for any of this to happen. And here's so this is the test sample, but here's their checkout page. Again, you can customize how this looks like, the confirmation, which is the email section or page after. And then of course the receipt that they get, you can customize all of this, right? So you would customize everything and then you would hit publish, or you could save it. When it comes into settings, you can again just test to make sure all of these are right. So your fulfillment, maybe a digital download, then you would actually upload the file. So if it's an ebook, for example, because that's the most common, you would upload the ebook because ConvertKit will automatically send them what they purchase. So we'll automatically send the digital download. A newsletter is just like a monthly service in a way that would go onto your newsletter. Sometimes if people have really intensive, very knowledgeable newsletters sent out, then they will have people opt in and subscribe to have access to these very valuable newsletters, which is really great idea. And then of course, something else you would deliver. So like in your automations, you would say thank you for signing up for my coaching service. Click here to book, right? So, or click here to schedule your first call or something like that. That's one thing that you would just have to set that up in the automations, or you can even set it up on the receipt email or on the confirmation page, right? And then discount codes you're able to add, which is really, really great. So that's pretty simple. Here's your code. You can customize it. 10 off, maybe discount. You could do a percentage. So this would be a 10%. Duration, you can do infinity is forever, or you can say like, this is only valid for 2 months or 1 month or whatever. And then a limit is how many limits. So maybe I only want to give this out. So if you ever see people like, oh, I'm only giving this discount out to 50 people, this is how they limit that, right? Okay. Domain names. So you're able to kind of customize your domain name in settings, it'll show, and then you can change this. Change subdomain or hyphen or change permalink, I think they're called, right? And then save that. And that would be your URL. Okay. So that's products. It's really great. It's very easy to set up. You would just publish it, but you have to set up payments. So you can just save it and then you're good to go. And then under your products, you'll have it saved. You can do a new one, right? All right. So that's products. Okay. So the last video, we're just going to kind of go over some basics again.